And stays true. David, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the small forward. And for Denver, Jokic is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Murray in at the 1 spot. Here's Nurkic, drills the elbow jumper. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
And they're going to have to think about sitting him out. I mean, that's his second foul here in less than a minute.
Covington kicks to McCollum. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Just 5 on the clock. Nurkic can't hit. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. Nurkic with the steal. Covington passes to McCollum. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
And Yusuf Nurkic, missing a whole calendar year not too long ago, was still involved with the team during that stretch and was a fixture on their bench.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Nurkic, but hey, bro, you had some wild shirts on the sideline. I couldn't even watch the game. You was over there dizzying cats up, but I know you were doing your thing, but he would use clothing to call out other players, teams, and commentators. Nurkic doesn't mince words, and I'm glad he's back and playing.
Now, here's Nurkic, following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Pulls up, high post. McCollum, no good.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Lillard finds McCollum. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. They get it back. Nurkic, the pass to Covington. Back to Nurkic. Over Jokic. Tips it up. And Covington stays with it.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip-in.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Got a piece of it. Covington with the steal. And here's the fast break. McCollum from deep three-point land. He can't get it to go. Now Denver takes it the other way. Murray surveying the D. Down low, Jokic, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape, and boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned. And I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body. And I think we will see that in time.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Pass to Barton. Lets the three fly. And again, Denver no good. Portland leading by 5. McCollum finds Nurkic. Here's Lillard. Back to Nurkic.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Here's Gordon. He drains it from the right block.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
For Portland, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Back to Lillard. Passes it to Nurkic. McCollum outside. Lillard against Murray. Lillard with the bucket.
Well, talking about Lillard, he's so good as a scorer in the paint. I mean, probably just as good as any point guard.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now Murray. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 6. And then Gordon with the dunk.
We all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Trailblazers lead by 3. The second quarter coming up right after this break. So
what we've learned is staying together.
And Greg, of course, he helps keep everyone on the same page.
He communicates well with his teammates, and he listens. That's why they trust him. The discussions go both ways.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Portland, we've got Anthony. Enes Kanter is out there with Collins. Then it's Jones. And it's Simons in at the point guard. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Now here's Rivers. Pass to McGee. Inside. Near the three-point line, it's Millsap. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And now Portland on the break. Anthony leading the charge.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And there's the pass to McGee. Back to Morris. He kicks it to McGee. All sorts of time. Off the left rim and out. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. 3-point lead.
Well, Melo made his way back into the league last season. He was immediately a heavy minutes player for the Blazers. Looked good as a third scoring option for the team.
Morris outside. Outside Millsap. Kicks it to McGee. Rivers passes to McGee. Loads it up for Millsap. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And with Melo not having to bear so much of the scoring load, I think was good for him.
Yeah, especially since he took about a year off from playing. Melo had to take a long look in the mirror about how he can help teams win during his absence. But he clearly has something left to offer.
Morris finds Rivers. And it's good for 2. Rivers has got his first bucket in this one.
And credit the focus. Rivers, he could have given in to the defense, but he stuck through it.
Pass to Anthony. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's Simons missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
So I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Anthony, no one around. Sinks the triple. Anthony's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
And McGee kicks to Morris. Steps back and fires. Denver with a new 14. From downtown, McGee. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
Specialty of McGee's. I mean, he's a high-activity guy who's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Here's Simons. Millsap covering. And it's sent back by Millsap. And they'll keep possession. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Anthony. Three-pointer. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Strong D on the perimeter. That's how you got to play.
Here's Millsap. Lays it up off the glass. Now just a 2-point Trailblazer lead.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Collins. Fires from the wing. Here's Simons. Off target with his 3.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
There is the unselfishness that coaches love so much. Rivers doing a great job getting it to the open man.
Pass to Simons. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Floats one. Here's Anthony. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Morris looking over the floor. Lets it go with the 3. No good on that one. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to... Well, he's been an elite scorer for so long in the league. And that'll do...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Jamal Murray is out there with Will Barton. And there's Gordon. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Porter at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Covington finds Lillard. Trying to find Covington. Gets it to him. McCollum outside. There's 3-pointers off the mark. The Nuggets trail. Here's Gordon. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Gordon's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Nuggets. Lillard with it. McCollum outside. From deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. McCollum dishes to Powell. The pass to Nurkic. Jokic with the steal. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Gordon. Here's Murray. Jokic against Nurkic. Wide open look here for Murray. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Murray's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office.
Superb form. Lillard has the mid-range shot on lockdown.
And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Jokic with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic, and this is his second trip to the line tonight.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
Barton against McCollum. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. Porter in the corner. Pass to Jokic, and he lays it straight in. Now it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Lillard dishes to Covington. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Murray outside. Passes to Barton. Now Jokic. Lock at 6. Kicks it out to Gordon. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. And 11 points for Aaron Gordon.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Lillard misses. And here's Denver. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Murray against Lillard. Murray outside. That 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Damian Lillard. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Here's Murray. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And the leap McCollum has taken has been remarkable. From little used reserve, his first 2 years to star scorer. Are you kidding me?
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Morris against Lillard. Morris inside. Here's McGee. Can't connect. And so it's Denver in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5.
Well, I love Nurkic's shot selection. I mean, outstanding at getting to his spots and converting.
Rivers finds Morris. Pass to Millsap, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The crafty veteran likes seeing Millsap be aggressive and really force the defense to get physical.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Simons surveying the D. Anthony with it, guarded now by Morris. It's tipped. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Millsap misses.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
A nice shot by Simons.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Morris kicks to Rivers. Now the pass to McGee. It's Rivers on the wing. Defended by Jones. McGee, the pass to Rivers. Rocket 2 over Jones. Rivers can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 6. Collins with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Simons, the pass to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
When you pair Cantor's strong frame with the scorer's mentality, you get a guy that loves to dunk.
Morris kicks to Rivers. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Back to Anthony. Got a hand on it. Millsap has the open look. The rebound by Simons. Trailblazers trail by 6 to the left side wing. Here's Cantor. Here's Collins. Pass to Simons. Anthony kicks to Jones. They get the rebound. Here's Cantor. And it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap with great hands and the anticipation there to block the shot.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. And Portland making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Morris outside. Here's Millsap. Bullseye.
With a solid mid-range shot, Millsap's game does so much more for his team's spacing.
Here's Simons, covered by Morris. Basket counts.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter. Morris outside. This is it to Dozier. Collins against Millsap. Dishes it to Rivers. Clock is at 3. Denver needs to get off his shot. McGee's shot is off.
It's a very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Anthony dishes to McCollum. Back to Anthony. From deep three-point range. McCollum no good. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
A 3 from Morris, and it's Portland with the rebound.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, you're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Hits the three-point bomb.
And really, over the last few years, Millsap has really improved that outside shot. Now capable of stretching the defense.
And a wide-open look for McCollum, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And McCullough is a lethal scorer, especially when the game is on the line. Love how under control he is.
And here is Morris. So the Nuggets win it. It was up for grabs. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. And let's...
Hey, Kevin.
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. They've got Nikola Jokic. Gordon out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Will Barton, and it's Murray in at the point guard. And for Dallas, we've got Josh Richardson. Maxi Kleber is out there with Powell. Then there's Doncic, and it's Porzingis in at the 5.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Murray. Dishes it to Gordon. Murray outside. Kicks it to Porter. The 3. On the wing, Porter. Here's Jokic. Outside, Porter. Here's Porzingis with fast break chance. And that one's good. Doncic.
See, Porzingis should score the basketball, but he also recognizes when his teammates have a clean look. I love that unselfishness.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Now here's Porzingis. Here's Richardson. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Barton, wide open, he fires. And another miss by Denver.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him. Doncic against Murray.
Love the determination by Murray on defense, really doing his best to pester these shooters.
Pass to Jokic. Gordon trying to break loose. And it's Jokic missing.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For Denver, they've gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Barton, no luck. For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Kleber. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. The kick out to Porter. That one wide left.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Doncic against Murray. Mavericks leading by 4. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Porzingis, that's a 2. The pass to Doncic. From deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Porter, no luck.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Murray. And they double up Gordon. The kick out to Porter. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Richardson finds Porzingis. Back to Richardson. It's deflected. Right side Porzingis. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Gordon. Passes it to Porter. Lets it go from deep. Basket made, just his 2nd this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Doncic dishes to Richardson. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
5 to shoot. From deep three-point range.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against one make. Murray, good.
And let's be honest, Murray has never seen a shot he didn't like, especially these mid-range jumpers.
Fires from 18. Out. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Murray for 3. The offensive rebound. Jokic with the bucket.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Denver on top. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. JaVale McGee is out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Rivers. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Dozier in at the 3 slot. Morris passes to Dozier. Takes a 3. McGee inside. Marjanovic on him. McGee's shot is off. The Mavericks trailing. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Cauley Stein. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here is Hardaway. Dallas moving the ball around. The finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
We've gotten used to Millsap's elite level defending, and there it was on display again. The steal leading to the fast break. Whether he's in the passing lanes or on the ball, he is a problem for the opposing offense.
Here's Finney-Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Paul Millsap picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
So he gets them both. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Out to Hardaway. A 3-ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr. looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Rivers. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. One-on-one fast break. Here's Finney-Smith. The shot missing. Now the Nuggets take it the other way.
You know, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Hardaway. Shoots the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Oh, Morris in position. No good there.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Marjanovic finds Brunson. Good work defensively by Millsap.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. 1:39 left in the first half. Here's Finney Smith. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Cauley Stein's got his first 2 points.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Morris passes to Millsap. He kicks to Rivers. The three-pointer, no good. Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Stolen by Rivers. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Morris with the ball.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. 50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Cauley Stein finds Hardaway. Stolen by McGee. And up the floor again for the Nuggets. Running the court. Here's Dozier. Rivers passes to Dozier. Fires the three. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Dallas, no good that time either. Denver in the lead, and they're on the break. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and then Rivers with the dunk.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Now Hardaway. There's the pass to Brunson. Over Morris. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. Their biggest deficit was 6 points. And that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Mavericks trail by 4. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Maxi Kleber. Porzingis is out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Richardson, and it's Doncic in at the 1 spot.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Here's Jokic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it, and it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Murray finds Gordon. Murray against Doncic. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
And the D has no answer for Murray. Just absolutely ferocious at attacking the basket.
And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, he said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
Porzingis can't hit. Denver shooting just 34% from the floor. Gordon, the pass to Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son's a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Outside, Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Richardson. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets leading by 5. The dish to Murray. He feeds it to Gordon. Can't hit from in close.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Powell kicks to Doncic. For 3. And the 3 ball is good. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Hard to find any weakness in Doncic's offensive game. Boy, when this three-point shot is dropping, look out.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Porter looking it over. Another 3 for Denver.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic kicks to Kleba. He dishes it to Powell. Back to Kleba. Here's Porzingis, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Well, we see a de-emphasis of the mid-range shot opportunities in today's NBA, but Porzingis excels in that area.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Doncic against Murray. Shoots over Doncic. Here's Jokic. Left side, Gordon. Outside for Murray. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Hardaway against Rivers. Back to Brunson for the tie. Doesn't go that time. And we'll be right back after this. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. It's a 3-point game, and Denver will start the fourth quarter with. Monte Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Dozier in at the small forward.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Brunson the pass to Hardaway. Baseline Jay on the way. And it's Denver with the rebound. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Mavericks trailed by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Finney Smith passes to Marjanovic. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Six to shoot. Hardaway for 3.
Well, this is huge for Austin Rivers. When he's making an impact defensively, it lifts his team.
To the middle. And then Rivers with the dunk.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Has to call his stop. Back to Brunson. Over Morris. Finney Smith kicks to Marjanovic. Cauley Stein passes to Finney Smith. Goes up with the stripe. Kept alive.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Pass to Millsap. Morris outside. And McGee kicks to Morris. Here's Dozier. Back to Morris. Second shot opportunity. A rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And Cauley Stein has drawn comparisons to Tyson Chandler due to his length and athleticism. It's important he continues to get better.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Porzingis is checked in for Marjanovic. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Josh Richardson's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Pass to Jokic. Kleber against Porter. And the pass to Barton. Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Mavericks trail by 3. Now, here's Doncic to tie it up. Powell kicks to Doncic. Over Murray. And that one hits back iron. Denver leading by 3. Bob pass to Gordon. And the Nuggets can't hang on to the ball.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Doncic against Murray. Doncic outside. Doesn't go either for Doncic.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Aaron Gordon in a big moment, unafraid to deliver. How pretty is that?
And here's Doncic from the arc. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Well, Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
Murray surveying the D. 1:10 left to play here in the fourth. And Jokic gets it to go.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Doncic against Murray. Out to Porzingis. Uncovered. Doncic. Count it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Dishes to Porter. On pass to Gordon. Powell with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Here's Porzingis. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Back to Murray. Passes it to Jokic. Pocket 6. Over Porzingis. Can't cash in. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. Kicks to Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. And he hits the shot. But hang on, guys. Hold everything. The officials may review it here. And don't start the celebration just yet. They're going to have a second look at the replay monitor and see if it got in. This one's over if the original ruling of a basket. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. So Dallas will get the first possession. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Murray, Aaron Gordon out there with Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Barton in at the shooting guard position. Powell dishes to Doncic. He kicks to Richardson. Back to Doncic. Pass to Kleba. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. 4 on the shot clock. Doncic passes to Richardson. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Denver shooting a lackluster 38% for the game. Struggling so far. And it's Gordon missing. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Dallas moving it around. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Porzingis has got the first basket here in overtime for Dallas. Murray outside. Gordon finds Porter. Lob pass to Gordon. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
Over in the corner, Porzingis. And it's off from three-point range. One-on-one fast break. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And it's clear Porter is a gutsy guy, someone who enjoys taking and making huge shots for his team.
Murray against Doncic. From deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. In the corner, Murray with it. Jacks up a 3. Kleba with the rebound. Dallas has gone ice cold from three-point land. 0 for 4 since regulation ended. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Tries from 16. Porzingis can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
For 3, Murray. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. From deep three-point range.
Well, this is the kind of effort you want to see from Luka Doncic. We know how good he is offensively. Right there playing solid D.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. From deep. But they'll get another chance. The Mavericks keeping it alive. The new 14. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, he's off from 3. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to open.
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The lights of downtown reflect, and nothing.
Well, the ceremony.
Thank you, D.A. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Maxi Kleber is out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. Then it's Josh Richardson. And there's Porzingis. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for Portland, Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Damian Lillard out there with Robert Covington. And it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. Kleber finds Richardson. Shoots over Covington. Richardson, no luck. Now, here's Nurkic. Anthony on the wing. Back to Nurkic. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Covington passes to Nurkic. To the paint. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Richardson kicks to Porzingis. Covington against Richardson. Porzingis passes to Richardson. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, good ball movement that time. Allows Richardson to get the good look on the jumper he wants. The pass was right where it needed to be.
And known as a tremendous shooter for his size, Porzingis wasn't quite as accurate last season, which surprised some people.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, some people would automatically assume that because Doncic attracts so much attention that Porzingis would get more wide open looks. But you got to remember, Porzingis missed a full season and was coming off an injury and needed to reacclimate himself to NBA gameplay. So that takes usually a season plus another season before you're all the way back.
Collins against Kleber. And yes, it's good.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they've finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
And here is Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Off target from three-point range. Collins kicks to Anthony. Porzingis with the block.
Boy, Porzingis doing a nice job staying in position and then using his reach to block shots.
Took him no time at all on that one.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Lillard. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. And Covington stays with it.
Boy, how about the effort and energy that time by Covington. Just worked his way right to the glass and got the follow-up basket.
.152 left to play in the first. It's Richardson on the wing. The wide open look here for Porzingis. That doesn't go either for Porzingis.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And staying with the play, Anthony.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Now here's Richardson. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Dishes to Cauley-Stein. Back to Doncic. Richardson outside. Offline with his 3. Portland leading. Releases from 15. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Out to Hardaway. Dallas again missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Boy, that first quick step of Hollis Jefferson enabling him to blow past defenders.
Passes to Hardaway. Marjanovic with it. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. He's off on that one. Trailblazers leading by 3. Hollis Jefferson kicks to cancel. Poked away. Jones against Powell. Sweet move, and he sinks the layup.
Boy, very easy that time for Powell. He's not going to miss that one.
Got it off in time. That shot, no good. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Trailblazers lead by 1. And we'll be back with you right after this.
I think it comes from the.
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Derek Jones is out there with McCollum. Then it's Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Giles in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
McCollum's carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
Mavericks trail by 3. The pass to Finney-Smith. Marjanovic against Cantor. Pass to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hardaway. Portland grabs the miss.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Marjanovic finds Brunson. Marjanovic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Kicks it out to Jones. And there's a whistle. That goes on Harry Giles. That's his first foul. For Dallas, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drive. Now Brunson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He dishes it to Hardaway. Shoots over Hollis Jefferson. Back to Hardaway. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Go ahead and get it, youngster. Hollis Jefferson showing off the spring.
Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Jones. Hardaway goes in. No one near Marjanovic as he lets it go. It's good on the putback. Hardaway has got his first basket.
Well, I tell you what, energy and activity from Hardaway Jr. there, showing you exactly what it takes to keep plays alive.
Cullen passes to Hollis Jefferson. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't drop. The Mavericks leading.
And where Finney-Smith really made strides last season, his consistency from range.
And you know, Greg, it was really his defense, the work ethic he brings, the effort level. I mean, that's always been there. I watched this kid play in college, and that's always been part of his package. But as an NBA wing, you've got to be able to knock down shots and help space the floor if you want to find your way into the lineup. And to Finney-Smith's credit, he's done that and has become a valuable part of the rotation.
Here's Finney-Smith. Portland making their last shot. Brunson, good.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Hollis Jefferson. He's got 6. And a wide open look for McCollum. Gets the three-pointer to fall. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Now here's Marjanovic. Powell, the pass to Marjanovic. Back to Powell. Here's Finney-Smith. Dallas moving the ball around. Brunson, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Brunson's got the game tied up here for the Mavs. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Giles to the inside. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Finney-Smith. Covered by Hollis Jefferson. The pass to Marjanovic. Over McCollum. Down low. Powell. That's good. Howell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They didn't get more than a one-possession. And that'll do it for us.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Cauley Stein is out there with Maxi Kleber. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Doncic. And it's Richardson in at the 2 spot. And here's Doncic from the arc. Portland trailing here. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Anthony's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Trailblazers. And so here is Dallas. Doncic outside. Richardson outside. Lillard against Kleber. Back to Richardson. From deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Covington kicks to Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. All alone. And Portland again with the buckets.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
A 3 from Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Porzingis has got 5.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Passes it to Carmelo. For 3, Covington. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Seems that Richardson just has a knack for always being in the right place.
Lillard surveying the D. Back to Anthony. Kicks it out to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic outside. Pass to Kleber. Back to Doncic. And here's Richardson. He has 5. And stolen by Lillard. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Here's Doncic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Richardson, good.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
And stolen by Richardson. Here's Doncic. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Trailblazers trail by 3.
I remember when Doncic was first asked, who is your favorite player? And boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of it, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff. Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident. This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Doncic, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Stolen by Collins. Lillard way outside. Lillard again missing.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
You just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
Lillard outside. He feeds it to Collins. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Again, the miss by Lillard.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Anthony with the block, and they're able to recover. And here's Doncic from the arc. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Hardaway for three. Got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's Dallas leading by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Robert Covington. Giles is out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's Jones. And it's McCollum in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And he's good on the three ball.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. On defense, the Trailblazers trailing by 2. Brunson against McCollum. Brunson the pass to Finney Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. He's trying to shut the door on this one.
Jones, no luck. The Mavericks shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. And Marjanovic with the slam.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
McCollum outside. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hardaway from outside. Brunson kicks to Powell. That's tipped. And now Portland on the break. Jones is running. McCollum outside. Covington finds Kanter. Here's Giles. And the pass to McCollum. Takes the three. Connects from three-point range.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick-and-roll option.
McCollum against Brunson. Right wing. Finney Smith passes to Powell. And here's Brunson. There's the triple. And Finney Smith gets it to go. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
McCollum. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Here we go, one-on-one. Back to Hardaway. To the right side. Here's Finney Smith. From outside, off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And contact on the shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during the last break talking with the team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Pass to Kleba. Outside for Porzingis. Inside. Here's Richardson. Up and in on the layup. Richardson's got the lead up to 5 now for Dallas.
What a big shot from Richardson there. Fearless.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Covington with the steal. Here's Nurkic. Comes up empty down low. Mavericks leading by 5. Kleba finds Richardson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Back to Kleba. Passes it to Doncic. From deep. Here's Porzingis. Here's Kleba. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So for the Trailblazers, Powell, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And Lillard subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Lillard against Doncic. There's the 3. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Somebody's really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And here's Doncic from the arc. A new 14 for the Mavericks. Back to Cauley-Stein. Second chance shot. Good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Dallas calls timeout. They're in front by 1. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
Here's Lillard. Canner in the corner. He's looking for McCollum and finds him. Shot from the top of the key. Traps it in.
This is what he's known for when it's an...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Murray out there with Will Barton. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. And for the Trailblazers, Nurkic is out there with Anthony. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Powell in at the shooting guard. Now here's Powell. Lillard with it. Out guarded by Murray. Back to Powell. From past the arc. No good on that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. Porter looking it over.
That's the art of rebounding in a nutshell. Box out, hold your ground, all in the miss.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And Melo, a skilled shooter. If he gets a clean look, you expect him to make it.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. The dish to Barton. Outside, Porter takes a 3. It's Barton with the drive. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Lillard against Murray. To the wing right side. Nobody near Nurkic. And the 3 off target. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Barton passes to Gordon. Hollis-Jefferson with the rebound.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
And Lillard kicks to Hollis-Jefferson. Murray with it. Lillard picks him up. Gordon the pass to Porter. The Nuggets with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Portland with another turnover here.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
Nuggets have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. To the middle. And finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
Barton against Powell. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Murray. Here's Jokic. It's Barton on the wing. For 3, Murray. And the rebound by Nurkic. Portland leading. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Hollis-Jefferson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem, and those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible, and I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Trailblazers leading by 4. Passes it to Carmelo. Powell against Gordon for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. 1:15 left here in the first quarter. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Out to the wing. There's Hollis Jefferson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Porter kicks to Jokic. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
And just paying attention to the details, it makes great reads offensively. Jokic is so comfortable with the catch and shoot.
Now, here's Lillard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Jokic from downtown. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Left side, Covington. Back to McCollum. Over Rivers. Cantor. And Cantor able to finish.
He's one of the best per-minute rebounders in the game. Cantor gets a lot of his points this way.
And the wide open shot for Morris. And that does it for the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 4. When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no stopping.
I think in the past, anytime I got...
Greg, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn, if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So out there for the Nuggets right now, you've got Monte Morris, Paul Millsap out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Rivers, and it's Dozier in at the 3, the small forward.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
McCollum outside. Cantor, the pass to Simons. Oh, good on the triple. The Nuggets trail. Deflects the pass. Here's Morris. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And for Portland, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Simons, the pass to Cantor. To the paint. And it's Simons missing.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside. But, Anthony's getting more floor time last season. He worked his way into the Blazers' rotation. He's still young, though. It seems like he can carve a role out on his team.
And here's McCollum for 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
This is who McCollum is. Someone who's ready to fire as soon as the ball touches his hands.
Rivers kicks to Dozier. The wing jumper off target.
And Simon's a bit undersized at that two-guard position. Only 6'3", but a natural 2 with playmaking ability.
Ultimately, this team wants him to be a scoring threat off the bench. I mean, have him come in firing from outside. He's got a lot of work to get to that point, though.
And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. Count that one. Covington's got the lead up to 5 now for Portland.
I mean, look, he's evolved as a passer over the course of his career. Get to the right spot, McCollum will find you.
Morris inside. McGee. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
This is where McGee's coaches and teammates want him to shoot from. They know he can do damage in there with his hops.
Rivers against McCollum. Dishes it to Covington. Back to McCollum. Over Rivers. McCollum no good. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Dozier. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
There is the unselfishness that coaches love so much. Rivers doing a great job getting it to the open man.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Now the pass to Simons. Back to McCollum. 6 to shoot. Outside, Jones. That one's not going to go. And the Nuggets going the other way. Out to Morris.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. We've got 1:08 left here in the second. Porter passes to Gordon. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Jokic with the steal. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Outside for Murray. Shoots the 3. They get the rebound. Jokic on the follow. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Outside Anthony. Back to Lillard. And the basket is good.
Entering the NBA, I knew he needed to develop his mid-range game. He did it, and it's opened things up for him.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Murray finds Gordon. Anthony with the block. Lillard the pass to Pop. With the tip. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Well, a big reason Nurkic impacts games is for that ability right there, staying active on the glass at both ends.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that's...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. Anthony is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Nurkic in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Murray, good. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this here at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Again, the miss by Murray.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Lillard from outside. Passes it to Powell. Lillard against Barton. Just 5 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Goes back up. Lillard misses. Lillard's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Floats it up for Jokic. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The sneaky athleticism of Jokic, reminding everyone that he's capable of hammering it down on those alley-oops.
Powell kicks to Hollis Jefferson. They double him with Barton. Fires the 3. Denver grabs the miss.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And it's Murray penetrating.
And the D has no answer for Murray. Just absolutely ferocious at attacking the basket.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Nurkic. Now here's Hollis Jefferson. And he makes good on the layup. Hollis Jefferson's got 6 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Back to Murray. Plenty of space. The Nuggets with a new 14. He dishes it to Barton. Murray surveying the D. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Murray's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nuggets. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. There's 1:54 left in the third. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Nice open look, but it's no good.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count him.
On the wing, Gordon. Porter against Anthony. The putback is no good. Trailblazers trail by 3. Three-pointer, Lillard nailed from three-point land. He's got 5.
Star just keeps rising for Damian Lillard. Heck of a talent with tremendous range.
The drive by Jokic. Rebound by Anthony. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Hollis Jefferson passes to Lillard. Kicks to Nurkic. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. In the corner, it's Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
They lost their edge on D here in the second half. I mean, far too passive. They're not dictating the pace anymore.
Lillard dishes to Carmelo. Nurkic uses the glass to finish the layup. Nurkic has got his second basket of the game.
And the touch Nurkic has inside. I mean, I love seeing him be aggressive and look to get his shot from there.
Murray the pass to Gordon. Murray kicks to Gordon. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Lillard way outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gordon dishes to Porter. No good with the layup. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nuggets ahead, leading. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. It's a 3-point game. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Paul Millsap. Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Dozier in at the 3. Here's Simons. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Now, here is Morris. He kicks it to McGee. Pass to Dozier. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. 5 on the clock, and Jones over to help. Dozier passes to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Well, that's just too easy for McGee. I mean, the minute he establishes position in this area, the defense is done.
There's the pass to Cantor. To the inside. Here's Simons.
And with the offense get...
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The feed to Jones. Back to McCollum. Shoots it up. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
He's a pure scorer. I mean, one of the purest we've seen in this league. McCollum, he has a sweet-looking jump shot.
Morris outside. Passes to Millsap. Here's Dozier. Morris outside. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. With the fadeaway. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
McCollum outside. Covington wide open. He fires. A three-pointer is right on target.
Can't be too far off Covington. He's skilled at sizing up the defense and firing once he gets it.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Rivers. His first shot coming late. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Here's Jokic. Right side, Porter. He feeds it to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Gordon against Lillard. And he comes up with the deuce.
And Lillard, he's an exceptional player. He's a guy you trust to make the right decision in these moments.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. Jokic inside. He's covered by Cantor. And Jokic slams it in.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Lillard surveying the D. Oh, good with the triple. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Porter, no luck.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Cantor kicks to McCollum. Back to Cantor. Feeds to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
What a calm player. I mean, Covington, even in high-stakes situations, he feels comfortable firing away.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Tremendous display of poise from Gordon. Refused to let the moment get too big.
Lillard against Murray. Jones, the pass to Covington. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jokic.
Shooting for Portland, Robert.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5.
You know, this is the type of guy I like, from undrafted to a quality role player. I mean, he has heart. He's gotten better every year. Covington adds a lot to this team. He can let that thing fly, too. He's a fearless shooter.
Murray against Lillard. Here's Jokic, and it's Denver scoring again.
Calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket.
Murray against Lillard. Pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Nuggets ball.
Eight seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here is Murray. So we see Denver get the win here. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus.
Kevin, thanks.
DA, thanks a lot. Now, a look at Dallas's starting line. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Powell. Then it's Josh Richardson. Then there's Doncic. And it's Kleber in at the 3, the small forward. And for Denver, we've got Gordon. Will Barton is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Porter. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Barton. Powell kicks to Doncic. Over Murray. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Doncic has got the game going with his first points of the game for the Mavs. Murray against Doncic. On the wing, Porter. Over Kleber. Porzingis with the rebound.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Doncic passes to Powell. Out to Doncic. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver.
You dig down deep at some of the numbers. Jokic is a much better defender than what he gets credit for. I think we always think about athleticism around rim protection, but sometimes it's just about size and smarts, and he has that.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Porzingis lets the 3 fly. And no good. And it's Denver the other way. Murray with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Jokic kicks to Murray. No good on the 3. And Jokic likes physical play. Brent, he embraces the contact.
Well, you look at his physique, and I think he can absorb a lot of what it is that comes his way. But he's comfortable wrestling. He's got brothers. He knows what that's like. And he also loves to mess around with those press conference microphones, as we've seen.
Here's Murray following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. From the arc. Murray, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Porzingis passes to Powell. Fires for 3, and Josh Richardson hits from deep.
A good sense right there of Richardson understanding space and that he could get there. Nice pull-up.
Murray against Doncic. The kick out to Porter. Jokic passes to Gordon. The Nuggets with another miss.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Porzingis finds Kleba. Launches it. Another 3 for Dallas.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray to halt the run. Left side, Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, Jokic in a smart place there. Collects the offensive rebound. Very alert and cleans up the mess.
Doncic kicks to Richardson. Doncic against Murray. Doncic passes to Richardson. Clock at 6. Now Porzingis. No one near him. And it's Dallas with another. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said is you can coach a lot of different ways. You can win a lot of different ways. But you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
The 3 for Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Barton. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, Jokic getting up there to the rim. Teammates love to see him doing that.
Doncic against Murray. Stolen by Gordon. Porter at the elbow. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Seconds left in the first. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Fires the 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Dallas with a 6-point lead at the end. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
We've got Rivers. JaVale McGee is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Dozier into the 3. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. This is his first free throw of the game. Both good from the line that time. Mavericks leading by 4. Now Brunson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Brunson. pass to Finney-Smith. 5 to shoot. Now here's Marjanovic. McGee with the block. The pass to Dozier. This one for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I like that. Staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Hardaway goes in. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And there's the feed to Morris. The 3 ball. Here's Dozier. Brunson covering. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Finished off the break.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the score by Dallas. Dozier passes to Morris. Denver needs to get off his shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Marjanovic with it. Guarded by McGee. Millsap with the steal. Goes up. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
You got to stay with Paul Millsap in transition. For a bigger guy, he does a good job of getting out wide.
Brunson kicks to Cauley-Stein. Back to Brunson. On the wing, Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Brunson. Misses the 3. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Dozier passes to Millsap. They get it back. Lets it go with the 3. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Here's Marjanovic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Now, here's Marjanovic. And here is Cauley-Stein. From 10 feet out, that one off the back iron and out. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Oh, Morris in position. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Doncic against Murray. Doncic dishes to Richardson. Back to Doncic. On the wing, Doncic. .43 seconds left to play here in the half. For 3, Murray. The Nuggets with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. From deep. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Now that's not bad form there. You don't have to tell Murray twice to let it fly from there with that much room.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 8.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Jokic on the follow.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebound. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They have a 2-point lead. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, they've been great at...
That's all for now. Say good.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic out there with Richardson. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. It's deflected and stolen by Murray. For the lead. Up again. It's good on the putback. Gordon's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. It's Richardson on the wing. 6 to shoot. Rebound by Murray.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Porter outside. Jokic passes to Porter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Mavericks trail by 4. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Passes it to Kleber. From outside the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Porzingis with the steal. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way.
Long arms and some quick hands that time. Some good awareness as Porzingis just kept moving.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Jokic with it. He's got 8. The 3. Good on the three-point shot. Jokic has got 11 points.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Porter passes to Jokic. Jacks up a 3. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 5.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. 3-pointer. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Millsap looking it over. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Morris. Back to Millsap. Over Cauley-Stein. And another miss by Denver. And G.A., even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
Morris, no good. Dallas has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Marjanovic kicks to Brunson. For the lead, Hardaway with a wide-open look. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
And the pass to Millsap, stolen by Brunson. All alone, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Morris outside. The Nuggets with another miss. Dallas leading by 4. Up top, Marjanovic. Dallas moving the ball around. Lets it go from deep. Marjanovic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Brunson against Morris. Here's McGee. High quality look, and he sinks it.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Mavericks ahead. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Morris, Paul Millsap out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Rivers, and it's Dozier in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Doncic passes to Kleba. Here's the 3. And no good that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Here's Murray. Outside Gordon. Porter passes to Gordon. Back to Porter. Odd pass to Gordon. Clock at 6. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Richardson the pass to Kleba. Shoots. Martin with the rebound.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Doncic comes with the double team. Murray with it. And it's Richardson picking him up. And the basket by Gordon.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
Dallas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Doncic against Murray. From deep. And it's Doncic missing. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Barton passes to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Murray. And stolen by Richardson. Outside, Porzingis. Over Porter. 2 free throws. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Doncic passes to Cauley Stein. Richardson for three. Pass to Doncic. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Keeps it alive. Porzingis on the follow.
Oh, Porzingis loving the moment right here. Stepping up huge.
Now Murray. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Puts up a three. The Mavericks pull it in. Cauley Stein's got 4 rebounds in this game. And stolen by Murray. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Boy, they needed that one. And Gordon delivers. His productive habits really paid off there.
Doncic outside. There's 1:40 left in the fourth. On the top of the key, a new 14 for the Mavericks. For the three, knocks down the three ball.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Murray outside. The trade. Can't hit that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Doncic with it. Out guarded by Murray. Down low. And it's Cauley Stein. That time on the assist by Doncic. Now it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise. Look, Jokic continues to get confidence. He is becoming that guy for this team.
Doncic against Murray. Pass to Richardson. 43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Doncic kicks to Richardson. Shot on the wing. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand. Yeah, this game is not over when Jamal Murray is still able to play.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Richardson. From deep three-point range. Hardaway, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge Now it's into.
Well, guys,
He's certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Powell, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. And for Dallas, Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Luka Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. Now, here's Doncic. Kleber with the bucket.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic, and a pretty pass right there.
And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic, Greg, was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young, plus a future pick. Neither of these young men wasted any time putting their stamp on the NBA. I do think their futures will always be discussed in connection with the other.
Now, here's Lillard. Tim Hardaway unable to get his last shot to go. In the corner, Powell with it. And here's Covington from the arc. Doesn't go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Pass to Porzingis. And that one drops.
How about the shot mechanics of your 7-footer? Kristaps Porzingis is efficient in catch and shoot.
And it's in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
And so here is Dallas. Finney-Smith kicks to Kleber. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Porzingis, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Just such a good feel for the game. Porzingis sees that clock dwindling, stays calm. Money in the bank, baby.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Shoots a fader. They get it back, and Covington stays with it.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Doncic passes to Kleber. Dallas moving the ball around. Porzingis kicks to Kleber. From deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. McCollum outside. Lillard from outside. Porzingis with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And it's rebounded by Covington.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Powell, no one around him. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Kleber, the pass to Hardaway. Back to Kleber. And the layup's good off the glass. Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
Portland trailing here. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. No good off the back of the rim. For Dallas, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Cauley Stein against Nurkic. Brunson kicks to Redick. Drains it from beyond the arc.
What confidence from the grizzled veteran. Redick is as automatic as it gets from downtown.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Now, Cauley Stein following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. For three, Richardson. Oh, and he almost had a four-point play right there. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, and that concludes the first quarter of play. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines.
Humble beginnings. You know, I'm proud.
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot.
And how about this stat? Over the course of Robert Covington's career, over 60% of his shots coming from long range.
And, Greg, the prototypical 3-and-D guy, you almost want to reverse it because defense has been the pivot point for Robert Covington's emergence as a player in this league.
The 3. They get it again. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. And here's McCollum for 3. No good that time. Mavericks leading by 5. And the wide-open shot from Redick. Off target from outside. Portland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Lillard attacking. And the basket by McCollum.
Potent with and without the ball. McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
Lillard against Brunson. And there's the pass to Redick. Brunson scanning the floor. Powell with the steal. And now Portland on the break. Lillard with the ball. Powell dishes to Nurkic. Passes to Lillard. From outside the arc, Cauley Stein grabs the board. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Brunson. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Pass to Nurkic. Portland moving the ball over. 3-pointer, Lillard. No good. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Right side, Redick. Powell with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Damian Lillard.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks with some changes. Porzingis, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. Hardaway comes in for J.J. Redick. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The 3 for Doncic. The 17-footer. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Well, don't get caught up in the long-range shooting. Hardaway Jr. has that in-between game. Really nice shot.
Pass to Simons. The tray. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Outside Hardaway. Inside, Howell lays it up and banks it in. Howell's got his first points in this one.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball. Simons
surveying the D. Dishes it to Cantor. The pass to Simons. From deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trail Blazers retain possession. Mavericks on D. 4-point game. Here's Anthony. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, a strong finish there by Melo. He just powers it right past the D.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. With the shot. The putback. Porzingis on the foul. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Simons. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Simons has got the lead up to 1 now for Portland.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They were always within striking distance. And that does it for our...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been quite a game for Porzingis.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
We've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 2 spot. To the inside. Finney-Smith passes to Hardaway, and he makes that one. We hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Here's Nurkic. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And the basket by McCollum.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Mavericks trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And stolen by Lillard. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And a wide open look for McCollum. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Kleba, the pass to Doncic. And Covington sends it back. It's good. Doncic has got his first bucket in this one.
Just another way Luka Doncic is such a tough cover. This guy's knack for getting into the painted area and converting both easy shots and contested shots.
Here's Lillard. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Tries yet again. And Porzingis with the lay-in. Porzingis has got 8 points.
Well, there's reach, there's size, there's wingspan, and there's a knack for understanding where it's coming off. This is a very difficult thing to keep Porzingis off the window.
And here's Covington from the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Doncic, and it's good from the elbow. Now just a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
Don't give Luka any airspace, especially when he's handling the rock, because this guy's always a threat in the pull-up game.
And Lillard kicks to Covington. And he overshot that one, missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks.
And you look at Robert Covington, first-team All-Defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Hardaway. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Finney Smith. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And now Portland on the break. And the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, put it in Powell's vicinity, and he will finish with authority. That's nice.
And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player. Can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Lillard against Doncic. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. From the arc. 6 on the shot clock. Nurkic finds McCollum. 3-pointer, Lillard. Nurkic. Great positioning on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead. And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Lillard from deep three-point land. The Trailblazers rebound. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Finney Smith.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Cauley Stein. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Trailblazers. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, we've got Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Derek Jones is out there with Anthony. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the point. And he lobs it up toward the rim, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
Cauley Stein, a serviceable shooter at the line. Let's see if he can make them count.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Terry Stotts just went over his game plan with his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin will see if they can make that adjustment.
And Cauley-Stein has drawn comparisons to Tyson Chandler due to his length and athleticism. It's important he continues to get better.
Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Simons. Pass to Canner. Kicks it to Jones. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you got it to drop,
goodbye.
He got it to drop.
Goodbye and good night.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Powell, and he banks in the layup.
Well, this is where Dwight Powell is in his element. All of those physical abilities coming to bear on the interior. Nicely done.
Simons, the pass to Anthony. Great D that time from Redick.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Brunson, and another basket for Dallas.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Pass to Richardson. And here is Powell. Here's Redick. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And the touch, the accuracy, the assertiveness of Redick is what allows him to drain these shots.
Cauley-Stein against Cancer. Hollis Jefferson passes to Simons. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Brunson. The Mavericks trailer. Down low. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic is checked in. Lillard outside. Off target with the open look.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. Gigantic shots like that have to help Powell's confidence. Quality look.
Lillard outside. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Dallas with it. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Powell kicks to Redick. Back to Powell. Doncic against Lillard. From deep. Clock at 4. Was shot by Redick. No good.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Cullen passing to Lillard. Portland again missing.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Porzingis is coming in for Dwight Powell. Hardaway is subbed in for J.J. Redick. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Hardaway with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Doncic against Lillard. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
When you're not in rhythm with the free ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Oh, they keep the ball out of the cylinder, but pick up a foul in the process. 2 shots at the line.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
And so here is Dallas. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic against Lillard. Here's the step back. Up again. It counts.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Tips it. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the dub. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.